What's up, everybody? Today's video is going to look a little bit different, and that's because it's just slightly different time of year. It's currently the middle of summer, obviously very hot outside. There's going to be some snow in this video, and it's going to be very cold. That's because it was filmed in the winter. It's a cool video, and the reason it's taken so long is, well, I won't bore you with those details, all sorts of holdups and hurdles and whatnot. But I figured it's kind of a nice different thing to watch right now when it's hot in most of the places you're watching from. Having said that, today's video is brought to you by Onyx Off-Road. Check out their app for all sorts of cool mapping things, including the layers that you can put on. You can add different layers for things like private land boundaries, precipitation, radar, temperature, air quality, active wildfires, which is something that's very relevant right now this time of year, cell phone coverage areas, and a whole bunch more. I'm actually going to be doing some pretty cool trips coming up in the next few weeks that I'm going to be tracking on my Onyx, obviously, and then I will be sharing those tracks with you guys, so you can go check them out yourself. Grab the Onyx app, use my code BruceCook20, save some money there. It helps out the channel. Everyone wins. I think you're going to like it. Let's get to the video. Today we are going to pull a motorhome out of the forest. I learned about this one probably a few weeks ago when we were up here pulling a different stolen vehicle, an F-350, out of the bush for a different project that we're doing, which I'll hopefully tell you about shortly. So apparently the same guy that stole the pickup we were taking out also stole a motorhome, which is parked 50 feet away from it, 45 kilometers up the hill, close to a lake. It's been there since October, and this motorhome is still in pretty good shape. So over the last couple of weeks, I have tried to track down the owner. I went to the local police station, and turns out it was reported stolen in October. They've been looking for it. We found it, and so spent the last couple of weeks reuniting with the owner. Finally, just a couple days ago, met up with them, got the keys, got the story. They had only owned the RV for 1 week, and the day it got stolen, they were actually going to insure it. And unfortunately, they came out to it no longer there. So it still seems like it's in decent condition. It should run, it should drive. The only problem is it's currently sitting in like 2.5 feet of snow. So there is also a stolen camper up there, and since last weekend when we pulled out the F-350, someone has come up here in the last 4 or 5 days and burned the camper. Thankfully, they didn't burn the RV yet. I'm hoping we don't show up today to a burnt RV. That's why we're doing it on a weekday instead of on the weekend, because we're worried now that someone knows about its location that they will come up and wreck it or burn it. So got Ryan beside me in the passenger seat. Denny is behind me in his Jeep. Ryan's going to be driving it down, and it's probably going to be a 2-Jeep pull to get this thing out of here. And we're actually taking it to a location where the police can pull fingerprints off of it and stuff first to hopefully catch everyone involved, and then we'll get it back to the owner. Alright, we are on the second last Forest Service road. This one has been plowed like probably a month ago, so it's got about 6 inches of snow on it. We're hoping that it just makes it through here on its own with some momentum, but the main concern is the last like 2 to 3 kilometers that has not been plowed. So it's packed from our tires and some other like off-roaders and side-by-sides, but it's a pretty heavy unit, so I think it's definitely going to take a pull on that. And then once we get out to this road on the way down, we'll just have to play it by ear, see how it goes. We are about 5 to 10 minutes out though, so we'll have a little bit of daylight to at least kind of assess the area, get hooked onto it, and hopefully pull it out of where it's resting because it's pretty tight in the trees. Would have been nice to be half an hour ago.
Yeah. Those do almost look like vehicle tracks though. Just the tread.
Yeah, something skinny though.
Yeah.
Better look here. No, that's a quad.
Yeah.
That's like the Pro Armor tire.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That kind of blocky.
Yeah. The zigzags or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is that first hill, I'm assuming.
Yep. Which is kind of the tread that was around the camper that we saw. Which I know a lot of quad tires look the same. Yeah, there's the marks.
Yep.
Like, doesn't even look that bad.
No.
All right. Well, we got. I wouldn't call it daylight, but you can still see surroundings a little bit at least.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there's the burnt camper. Yep. And like when we saw it, yeah, no snow on it or anything. Like I'll bet you it was still warm to the touch.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the RV is not burned.
Alrighty, that's a great sign.
Yeah.
I mean, let's just freaking
Have a look at it.
yeah, we'll have a look at her, and
Here's a spotty.
I got my headlamp.
Okay. So there it is.
Still there.
Maybe if you want to just take my hands on, even just buzz these branches off so you can see. Probably buried.
Perfectly wedged.
This is much better than -20.
It's
Oh
plus
God,
3.
yeah. Yeah.
We actually gained temperature.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we just pulled up just after darkness, as per usual. So Ryan's just kind of going around the RV, checking it out. Either going to check fluid levels, probably put some gas in it, get it fired up, get it warming up. And then we've got this kind of 70 or 80 feet behind the RV that we'll need to pull it backwards. It's pretty tight because it's kind of jammed in a little campsite. And pull it back into this open area where we can hopefully get the nose pointing uphill out the main road, at which point I'll hook on my Jeep to the front of it and hopefully, with the help of the RV, pull it up out of here. Since yesterday, the temperature has really been all over the place. Yesterday up here it was like 8 degrees, so it made the snow really soft. The camper that's beside me, well, it's not a camper anymore, but last week when we were up here pulling another truck out, this was a camper. So in the last 3 or 4 days, someone has come up and lit the camper on fire, unfortunately, because we were gonna pull that out of here in one piece, but not anymore. So that's why I was planning on doing this RV next weekend in the daylight, but as soon as we saw this thing burnt and knew people were up here, we just didn't want to risk it with the RV. We want to get it back to the owner because it's still in decent shape.
Just gonna start cleaning some snow off here so we can pop the hood and check some fluid levels. Make sure it actually is gonna be drivable out of here. I don't see why not. Bruce and Denny said it fired right up yesterday, so. One bonus is that it, unlike the other one we did there last weekend, this, if it does drive, that will be a game changer.
All right, just gonna pull around the front of the RV here. See what Ryan figures. Well, what do you think of your new ride?
Looks good.
Yeah.
As long as it steers, starts, stops, drives, I'm happy.
A lot better than what you're used to. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's got a bit of a mushroom top on her.
Oh yeah.
It's already like the mushroom top style RV, and then it's got a little extra couple feet. You might have some serious chunks falling on the old windshield and hood going down.
I was gonna say I might
avalanche.
We'll have to play it by ear. That might actually, I'm potentially, I mean, I'd probably guess that's probably 1,000 pounds of snow.
That's true. That'll help for some spots and
Yep.
hinder for others.
Pretty much. That is an interesting sound to hear that after sitting up here since October.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's what I was saying. I want to see what brand of battery that sucker is.
Yeah, buy a couple. Eliminator.
Moto Master.
No way.
It's the Eliminator though, the Ultra. They don't even make those anymore.
Do you have the cover?
No.
Am I blind here? Is there a prop?
Maybe, yeah, maybe on the back seat.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yep.
Okay. So, check our engine oil. Ooh, she's low.
Some. Yeah, it's on the low mark.
It's on min. Still operating.
It's on the dipstick, so that's good enough for me.
Sure.
That. Okay.
Did you need a starting screwdriver?
I actually seen one in the back here.
Oh. Okay. Good eye.
Didn't know the key was in there.
Yeah, we had to use our own key last time. Just watch, it does lock into the start position, so like you got to make sure it's not engaged still.
So this thing has been sitting since October and just fires right up. It is so impressive. So good.
Good thing you had the right key. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's your gas level at?
Empty.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess grab the Jerry and get that into her. So we are at the end of February now, and this thing was stolen, I think, October 14th, and it's been parked up here since. So for the battery to still be good and it to fire up like that is incredible. Like, I park my trucks just at my house and leave them for a couple of weeks and they're dead. So that's a good sign. I mean, it's been like minus 30 up here for quite a while, the last few weeks especially. So that's awesome. It's running. That means we got heat, we got power brakes, we got power steering, and it's only two-wheel drive, but just having that two-wheel assist for pulling them out is going to be huge. So I think next step is I'll back up to the back of it. Denny's going to throw some gas in. We'll get a Yankum rope hooked to the back and slowly pick our way out. It's a pretty tight trail, and they came in when it was dirt, and now we got a couple feet of snow. So it's going to be a little interesting, but we'll hook it up short so I can help kind of persuade the rear end and back it out into the open area. That's step one.
No, I think we're good.
Okay. Take that. That's a win. 20 liters of BC's finest.
Yep. I'm just thinking, might be good if we take this toolbox off the back, because then we have full access to a tow point.
Alright, so I'm just pulling around the back of the RV. We're just going to use Yankum Tree Saver. So it's really short because he's actually sitting on dirt right now. He's not stuck at all, so it should start to roll pretty easy. We packed a pretty good trail for that 80 feet, and I just want to be able to kind of influence the back tires a little bit with my Jeep. Downside is no kinetic energy if we need it, but if he does get stuck, we'll switch out to the kinetic Yankum. Just gonna pack down a little more here where he's gonna be driving into. Around this burned camper. People suck. So yeah, we pulled out a stolen F-350 diesel that didn't run, and it was stuck in 2 feet of frozen mud just down in the trees over there. And, that one will be coming at you in several months' time, unfortunately, but I'll keep you posted when you can watch that and where you can watch it.
All right, well.
I think we're gonna want to favor your driver's side, my passenger.
Okay.
Because there's definitely a deep rut, and right by my front left, there's a stump.
Oh, like right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, obviously, if you put a tire down there, you're gonna start leaning towards that tree. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like
Okay.
over towards that light,
Okay.
and then, I mean, yeah, I think if you stuff your rear view mirror
say,
through
yeah,
those
like
branches, you
frickin'-
pretty much know you're good, and
Yep.
I'll be able to see this side. So
Okay, sounds good. You want to give me a little spot, Denny, too, and see anything funny? Holler.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Oh, it's moving. Wow. Nice.
It's heavy, that's for sure.
Am I going on?
No, you'll be all right. It's just, yeah. It's just, it'll take a little bit more, another 3 feet. Yeah, that's icy there.
Are you spinning there or no?
Yeah.
You're way clear on the other side.
Okay, yeah, we'll probably switch to kinetic.
Okay.
Hang tight for 1 sec. What if I try just pulling forward just a little bit and trying to get over just a little bit to my passenger? What do you think?
Yeah, like 6 inches or something. See if you move.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay. Yeah, almost. There we go. Oh, it's close. Very close.
Want to try that once
Yeah,
more?
Yeah, he's getting
Yeah, pull forward. You don't have reverse lights, so it's hard to tell what's happening.
Okay, I'll pull forward a bit.
And then before you go back, let me tighten up, and then I'll kind of try and pull you through that a little bit of a bump. Here we go.
There you go, straight forward now and then straight back.
Okay, going forward.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me tighten up, and then yeah, just straight back there. Okay, good to
Okay.
go.
Nice.
Okay, stop there. I think maybe even pull forward, because then once Denny's moved here, we'll just do it all in one shot.
Sure. And then as we come up, you're not going to be able to turn too much, but just a little bit
Driver,
driver.
so we can start to try and get around this burn. You got a bunch of on your passenger side that you're pretty tight to, though.
Okay.
Nicely done. And then cut it hard right as soon as you're around the burn, which is now.
Okay, I can't see it, just so you know.
Yeah, you're good. Just keep coming. I'm out of space, but keep coming. That's good. Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty positive I can spin this around on my own power, I think.
Yeah, I'm useless here, so it'll unhook me and I'll get out of the way. Sweet. That was uneventful. Couple little forwards and backs. Got out of there. It is definitely a heavy unit.
Oh, it was good. It was, honestly, it felt like I had really good traction. I had really good control of steering and braking and everything like that. All in all, that went really well.
It's a heavy unit. It's heavy.
Honestly, it feels really good. I
Yeah.
don't want to jinx it or anything, but it feels really good.
Well, that's what, for a lot of it, I'm actually stoked about the snow on the roof. Because
So is that, yeah,
That's gonna
I
be-
started thinking about that. I was like, that's going to be a huge help here.
yeah, on the hard packed icy stuff, for sure. Those hills.
Yeah. No, we're actually going to leave the snow on top. I bet you there's probably somewhere in the means of, I'd be willing to bet with the thawing and everything like that, there's probably 1,000 pounds up on that roof right now. So we think that it's really going to help us with the traction of getting this turned around and getting up the road. So we'll see how it goes here.
That went really well. So like I mentioned, he wasn't stuck. It was dirt below him, but the trail behind was only packed with my Jeep at 5 PSI. So we just did a few little forward and backs and some good throttle control, and he was able to get it out into this open area. So that's battle one. Now we've got this first long uphill that's quite deep, only packed by the Jeeps. We're gonna just try, Ryan's gonna try and just kind of wiggle it around, pointing up, and if he feels good about it, he's just gonna keep driving as far as he can. I'll go in the front, and if and when I have to hook on, we will do that. We are dropping some pressure in the front tires right now, because even though the trail's kind of packed, it's packed with low air pressure in the Jeeps. So the front tires can kind of act like pizza cutters, and they'll dive in or it'll grab the side. So having it aired down a little bit, it'll just give them more control, and hopefully it won't dip a tire on the way down.
Nope. It's like 2 rows of big fuses going across. Or I could just take a picture if you have your phone.
It's a little snowy, and I think snow is going to continue to avalanche off the top of this thing onto his windshield, so it'd be nice to get the wipers working and the heater, because he's been in a couple vehicles that haven't been running so far, so we thought he was going to have the luxury of a heater. Not looking that way right now, but wipers is kind of more important so that he can see. Side note, this RV is stolen. There currently is the guy that stole it is in jail, but we're actually taking it down to the cop shop so that they can fingerprint it and hopefully get some more fingerprints off here to catch whoever else is involved. So that's cool.
Woo!
That's living, man. All right, you're gonna try and wiggle it out of here? Okay. Here goes nothing. He might drive this thing right out of here.
Nicely done.
Give her the beans, give her the beans. gonna have to keep giving her the beans. Couple slippery uphills here. There's a lot less snow, which pros and cons. Gets slipperier, but we're hoping we can get rid of that big mushroom top of snow on top before we hit the highway, as we'll have to deal with that. Probably 1,000 pounds of snow up there. Well, that is another hurdle crossed. We are back on the main road, and we have 15 kilometers left to the gas station. My only worry now is that when we get maybe halfway down, the temperatures are gonna increase and the snow is gonna decrease. So it could leave a bit of a skating rink on the road. So the main concerns now is just keeping it on the road, because we've done a good job of it so far. And the deep snow is a little harder to pull, but it's great for brakes going down the steep hills. So we're gonna lose our deep snow the further we go. So there's gonna be a few kilometers where it might get a little dicey.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
Skip her up. There it goes.
Woo!
Woo!
You're gonna get stuck on your own snow now.
I know. I was thinking about that already.
One of the things that I'm most excited about is, I mean, we won't get to see the loser's face when he comes back to this, but he'll get out of jail. I'm hoping he has to walk in like 20 kilometers and find no RV there. I would love to see the disappointment on that loser's face. Ryan said that there's fairly fresh groceries inside, so it seems like someone's been here in the last like week or two. They're definitely planning on coming back, so I'm just excited that there's going to be nothing for them to come back to, and it is way out there and they will be so disappointed, and that makes me happy. Well, we have made it to pavement. That is good. What do you think? You want to pull over here and try and knock some snow off?
Yeah, probably not a bad idea. I cannot get it to break free.
They tried their best with the Yankum rope to break it free. We thought coming down the road that it would fall off, but it's just too frozen. That's many layers of snow since October, so it's on there pretty good. So Ryan's just knocking that off. We've got 4.8 kilometers to the gas station. We'll throw some gas in and then see if there's anyone around the tow yard to drop this thing, and if not, I'll have to take it back to Kelowna to my property, because the driver's side lock is punched out, so don't want to drop it outside the customer's place and just get it stolen again. We have successfully made it to the gas station. Gonna throw some gas in it, enough to be able to make it to the tow yard. We're dropping it, they're gonna fingerprint it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe, leave a comment what you wanna see, hit the like, it all makes a difference. We appreciate you. See you next time.